heavyweight division, former champion of the world, introducing Adrien, the Problem Broner. Introducing Carlos Molina.
Clean at all times. Remember what I say, you must obey. Good luck. Touch him up. Touch him up.
The bell and round one, blue, yellow, and silver, the band camp colors.
Molina get off to a good start, try to give doubts to...
Right off the bat, I think he wants to get Broner's attention that he's here to fight. Seems confident in his stance. We'll see where it goes.
Broner's trainer, Mike Stafford, who has trained him since he started at the...
Well, 2 times in a row, Molina's reached with the right hand, and Broner has a good left check hook, check left hook.
Champion at the age of 23, now 24, becoming the 10th four-division champion in boxing.
It's just, you can't.
Against Marcos Maidana, opening 3 minutes in the...
Molina not being very active here in the first round.
Very low-hanging fruit.
Yeah, an old left.
Here trying to establish his speed. Not active, but again...
as I just mentioned, Michael Stafford, his trainer, wants him to win the opening round.
And there's the body work that Paulie was able to do. Broner's going to have his way.
That's what Molina does afterwards, if he can get out.
Yeah.
In the books here in Las Vegas.
Molina undeterred, though.
Jab, double jab, right hand, adentro, trabaja el cuerpo duro.
In the last round, Molina threw...
You know, the thing about Molina is he's even shorter than Broner. So Molina's going to have to change looks and work his way inside in some different ways.
The combination punching from Molina.
That's what you want to do, though. Broner will not throw back if you put enough punches on him.
Downstairs with the jab, showcasing his speed.
Hope Solo, the great U.S. women's...
Broner controlling the action. Molina's going to have to change something up. He's trying. He's got to follow up right here. Right here is well.
Going to the body. And then upstairs with the right hand and another right.
Because Molina is here to work. I mean, Molina's had that serious face all
Seconds left in the second round.
Things have changed a bit in this fight.
Still trying to establish that check hook off Molina's right hand, but Molina more confident. He's throwing his punches harder here.
Folks have used effectively against Broner. The combinations freeze him, as Paulie has pointed out. And
round 3 underway here at the MGM Grand. This 140-pound mountain. Adrien Broner with a takedown.
Kenny Bayless is going to have to get busy with Broner. He held a lot in the last round.
Take a few minutes.
And now,
That's a hard warning, Adrien. Okay, but you didn't have to flip it. You okay? Ready?
Molina going to work on the bar along the ropes. Broner covering up.
Didn't necessarily hurt Broner. I probably did not. But when
Reese, small English fighter who fought Broner. He landed a lot of overhand rights, but didn't have power. In this round, Broner has thrown 6 punches.
Molina well schooled, man. You know, he keeps his hands up high, short combination, jab again, like he's doing now.
Final minute of the second round. Molina beans. Yeah, the older brother, a 24-year-old identical twins to the 2012 Olympics.
Molina's now starting to realize he can just throw at him. And Broner has the speed to be good, trying to keep working, but if Broner just increases the punch output, you see the ability, doesn't click in his mind to let his hands go.
The overhand right.
Molina setting him up, but it's Broner that pops off the jab. There's an
Molina, very effective.
Good jab by Broner.
He didn't do it at all, but since then, Molina has understood it.
Molina.
39 for Broner, so clearly in the number thrown. Now, we look at the power
and weaving, midway point of the round. Left hook, short left hook by Broner. Hot-shotting Molina with the jab, but not following up. There's a jab from Molina.
They are indeed.
Nice to see.
Easy now.
He's now starting to recognize that that's all Broner's going to do, so he's going to punch it on top.
Yeah, well, that's what we talked about. A number of your fights. It doesn't matter if someone's a monstrous puncher. If they land body punches,
Molina with the left hook.
Come together.
Yep.
Now Broner going downstairs, working the body, lands the right cross. Picking up here in round number 4 in the final 30 seconds.
Paulie is so right.
The round is in his advantage.
Body work by Molina and Adrien Broner in the light blue, yellow, and silver. Molina.
and he threw.
He spurs him on, and Broner, how much confidence he gained from throwing those punches. Let's see if he stays active.
Past the first minute of the 5th round. Feints. And gets countered.
Molina's punch output has dropped dramatically in the last couple of rounds.
Molina remains right there, trying to figure out Adrien Broner. Bobby and fighting by Broner. The jab from Molina. Setting him up for a bullet punch almost. There's Broner now walking down Molina.
The little nuances Broner gives you inside, the ways he makes you miss, even at close range encounters. That's what he does best, as long as he's moving his hands.
I gotta get me some more body.
I got you.
I gotta get me some more body. And I gotta get that uppercut.
These are the rounds, as I mentioned, that Adrien Broner traditionally does well in his bouts. Not so.
Bayless warning Adrien Broner in between rounds for his roughhouse tactics. He pleaded with them saying, hey, I'm trying to put to visit with some in the days leading up to this fight, with fans of this fight.
We're all in total agreement, probably because we scored the rounds the same, rounds 2 and 3.
Broner just landed a good left hook, but he hasn't been as active so far. I mean, as long as Adrien was moving his hands, all this stuff.
So Broner beginning to find his form, but Molina again very tough. There was a short right cross that connected by Broner. Not throwing any punches though, Al absorbing the punches from Broner. So again, Broner, a 3-division champion, making his debut at 140 pounds.
Again, you want to try different things, as Molina was seeming like he was losing confidence.
For him, that's a lot of punches. Adrien Broner being very effective in the last round. The counter, and later on in the round,
Broner was supposed to be, well, in his eyes anyway, the heir apparent to Floyd Mayweather. Did you expect him to have, pardon the pun, this much problems with a guy like Molina?
But at the same time, Molina coming here tonight with the chance to prove he's world class, so I expected the best of Carlos Molina show up.
deficit is what's a big issue here with Broner.
He's got to throw his shots back. If you're going to throw combinations at Broner, you want to do something after. Either step out or step around or get out.
Combination by Molina.
Broner starting to use his...
There's a right hand to the side of Molina's head.
You see what I'm saying? Molina just lays in there, even when he's not punching.
Nicely delivered by Broner. Overhand right from Molina. There's a right hand from
the 10th round. Adrien Broner has been strong in all these middle rounds, and that's, as I said, that
right hand to the body by Broner. Molina now along the ropes. He's definitely getting the better of Molina with the infighting, although Molina continues to punches that are blocked by Broner. There's a couple of left hooks. This is Carlos Molina's second fight at 140, and Molina right cross from Broner.
Because Molina's there and he's throwing punches as well.
So a busy round, round 7.
With him languishing on the inside.
Yeah, and Broner and he has an uppercut on the inside by Broner out. Nice for a split second, but otherwise you got to do something, because otherwise Broner
scheduled for 10 in the 140-pound weight class. Lead left hook by Molina.
And has won 3 of the 4. But right now, Molina is likely behind the move on in this fight toward the 10th.
Finally getting away from the ropes, midway point of round 8.
Just use your legs, change range. That way Molina's not in range to throw either.
The Broner jab so effective there, and again, it's
not going to be as active either if you're changing range. He can't find his own punching range. If he's punching, he lays in there. If you're going to lay in there and not do any work, Broner's going to pick.
The volume punching we saw earlier from Molina, not
looking for the jab there and firing it off as Molina lands a left and right.
As this fight has continued. Molina's had a little better round in this round, and is it enough for him to win it?
So 8 rounds here at the MGM Grand. Still to come, the co-feature. Right hand by Broner, or excuse me, Molina.
Might have gone either way, but will he pick up the pace here?
Just keep the punch output a little higher. He's got so much ability that he's able to win the rounds.
Let him up.
Yeah, it's really true. difference here tonight is he is not facing the kind of power he did against, and hasn't been able to throw the kind of volume, for instance, that Paul used.
Better effect with a check left hook to a better effect.
Right, and Broner resorting to his showmanship, much to the...
I asked the question briefly to him,
but is busy showboating and not really delivering too many punches, although
though Broner has landed the flashier punches.
Change that range. Get off the ropes.
So we are headed to the 10th and final round of this 140-pound contest. So the MGM Grand filling up as we anticipate the final two bouts of the night. So the 10th and a final round.
Touch up, fellas.
Referee Kenny Bayless asking them to touch up, and they acquiesce and to a jab, but again, just single shooting, pot shotting.
In a position to be in because you're not a big power puncher, and he's going after Adrien Broner. But the question is, can he
competitive throughout? He just come up just a.
Molina misses with that overhand right.
Things changed dramatically in this fight, and even though there have been a few competitive rounds,
Decided to get more active with his punch output. Although this round, Molina has come out.
Work out, work out.
Toward the end of that last round, Broner at 135 was powerful, created knockout.
Final 90 seconds of the left hook to the body.
And I think one of the bigger stories in this fight is that Adrien Broner has about 40 more punches than.
You don't want to languish in there if you're Molina. He gets off a combination here, now in there once he gets off his combinations. Broner will answer.
Seconds left in the bout. That's where his corner doesn't want him to be, and he just shoves Molina aside, but Molina...
Yeah.
He's trying, you know, again, he's been in the fight.
Right hand from Broner goes the distance with Carlos Molina as they chuck leather at the bell.
Great test.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 10 rounds of action, we have a unanimous decision. All three in favor of the winner, Adrien, the Problem Broner.
But at the end of the day, I'm still Adrien the Problem Broner. The can man. Anybody can get it. Africans, I just beat the